Do you want to know the real story of Little Red Riding Hood? The first part is correct. Little Red Riding Hood went walking through the woods to visit her granny. Little did she know that a ferocious wolf was following her through the woods, waiting for the right moment to attack her. Little Red Riding Hood was not expecting to be attacked by a wolf. The wolf clawed her face and left her with 4 nasty scratches. Fortunately for Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf was scared off by a noise in the distance. Little Red Riding Hood saw this as her chance to escape and started heading towards the enchanted fairy ring. She thought that the fairies would be able to help cure her. The enchanted fairy ring was deep in the forest. Finally, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at the enchanted fairy ring. She knew if she stood inside she would be protected by the fairy's magic, but she feared that she was too late. The fairies tried to help her, but it was too late. And this is all that was left of Little Red Riding Hood. So I'm starting with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and priming my eyelids. This is going to prevent creasing. I'm going to set that with a shade similar to my skin tone. Then going in with a soft brown, I'm running this through my crease to create some dimension. I'm kind of rounding it off at the edges. Then taking a darker brown and just popping that below the soft brown shade just to create more dimension. Taking this copper shade from Rimmel and just popping this on my lids just to give a little bit of a pop of colour and to create a nice base. Then I'm taking this shimmery shade and popping it on the lid, and I'm using a Makeup Revolution palette, but all products listed will be in the description box below. I'm taking the darker brown shade and running it through my crease again. And then just taking a black with a small pencil brush and popping this in my outer V and just blending it out. I wasn't doing anything dramatic with the eyes, just something to create a pop. Now for the face, I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing properly for most of this, but I'm using a red lip liner and I'm just going to create these scratches. I wanted them to be quite big because I wanted this to look good from far away rather than close up. Next I'm taking Artex by Kryolan. There's part A and part B and you mix them together and it creates a kind of paste like this. And I'm just placing these around the claw marks just to create some dimension and give the effect that the skin isn't actually ripped open. So I'm using a spatula just to smooth this on, and I found it better just to work in smaller sections. So take your time with this as it can be quite time consuming. I'm just taking the number 7 Beautifully Matte foundation and just popping this on my face just to get a flawless finish on the rest of my face. Taking in the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer and just highlighting my face as usual. Then I'm setting this all with a nice powder. Then I'll be contouring using the 17 Define and Contour contour kit, just giving some definition around my nose, my jawline and my cheekbone. I'm taking the Sleek blusher in Flushed. It's a nice reddy colour. And then I'm taking the e.l.f. Baked blush in Pinktastic and using it for highlighter. It gives a gorgeous glow. Okay, filling in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Dip Brow Eyebrow Pomade. I just powdered over the Artex with some just normal powder, and then I'm taking a Kryolan cream paints and just filling in the scratches with a basic red colour. And then I'm taking a dark purple shade and just going around the edges. This is going to give the effect of like a depth. This is going to give a nice deep look to the scratches rather than it just being one dimensional. You don't have to be neat with this, the messier the better, but just make sure you're really filling in the gaps. Okay, then I'm taking some red eyeshadow and just kind of using a fluffy brush to block this round where the Artex is on the skin, just to make the skin look really irritated and sore, because if she's been scratched you would be very sore indeed. I'm taking a mixture of like red, orange and purple eyeshadows for this method, but just using the same brush. Again, taking a darkish purple and just filling it in the scratches even more. Then I'm kind of pulling apart on the edges of the Artex just to make it look ripped. Then I'm taking some Spirit Gum and I'm just popping this in, and then I'm putting in a product called Fresh Scab. I'll have the product in the description box so you can check it out, but it makes a really good effect when you're doing scratches like this. And I'm just using this spatula to help stick that on. It was a bit tricky because I needed a lot of it, but yeah. This was either Fresh Scratch or Woundfiller. I think this might have been Woundfiller actually, but I used both of them, so it doesn't really matter what one you use, they're pretty similar. And then again, just taking the purple and just going around the edges just to make it really defined. When it's close up it doesn't look as effective, but from far away it's a really effective look. This is the Fresh Scratch, and it's just a bit more kind of gloopy, and I'm popping this in as well just to make it look fresh and bloody. Popping on some fake eyelashes, not perfectly by all means, and then again just adding the redness around the sides. I'm filling in my lips with the red lip liner that I used on my face. This is just a Rimmel one, I think it's in Red Alarm, and I'm using this Lush Lipstick. I can't even say the name, but it'll be in the description box below. It's a really gorgeous red colour. It's my favourite red lipstick and it lasts all day. So that is my finished look. You can add more blood if you want. I should have added more for the previous like beginning scenes, but I didn't. But I really hope you enjoy this look. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment letting me know what you're going to be for Halloween. This is a collab. We're using the hashtag Collaboween, so make sure that you check out the other girls' videos. They'll be linked in the description box below. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.